What you think mommy would say if she was alive? You ain't even gotta say nothing, I got it. Son, you're killing them!
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Sen Thorough, and this is another episode of Stories Bound to Be Told. My stories bound to be told. Episode 7. 6 will be dropping 12 p.m. tonight on my channel, Sen Thorough Upper Guy. Subscribe, please. Dr. Upper, my story page. Subscribe, please. Or follow. Poverty Pack is around. The best. 2 different flavors. Rap Trafficking the album and Rap Trafficking documentary will be dropping so soon. Let's get to it. This was 97. I should have kind of like started this before. This should have been like one of the first joints, but I'm all over the place with these years. You know, time and weed threw me off and shit like that. But so this is 97, Apollo Theater. It's me, Top Black, Slim, Sherelle, my sister Asia, my brother Gio, Poverty Gio. So we like the Fugees, nigga, before the Fugees or during the Fugees. We like the new Fugees. You know what I'm saying? Early 97. We talking about January, February 97. Apollo Theater, we get on my Aunt Pat. She put us in there. We suited and booted. We got on white button-ups, black jeans, black and white sneakers. The girls got their shit on, black and white dresses. They doing their thing, skirts, whatever. We lethal. We already went at every talent show. Me, my sister, my brother. Like, we doing this. Me, Top Black, Slim. We formed a group up as young teenagers, early. PGA. And then we went into MLS, which was Misled Souls. So we rocking. We stand at my Aunt Pat house. We rehearsing. We get there first show. The first show was, I want to say, special guest was Tracy Lee. Word of my mother, Tracy Lee. He was super fire too. A lot of people don't know Tracy Lee was one of them. I'm talking about like the greats, like with Big. He was like, or he gave Big a run for his money, for real. RP Big. So Tracy Lee rack, boom. We win that, we get invited to the next joint. We do our thing, make condition. What kind of man would I be? You know what I'm saying? They came, blazed it. We did our thing again. Bang, now we back for the third one. So look, real quick, I want to say this before I get into the story. So as we in there, right, I just remember like, because we in the dressing room. We used to have a dressing room upstairs, so they put us in this dressing room, some new dressing room this time. And before the story I'm about to get into, I remember hearing a group in there, and I'm like, yo, bro, what is this? Like, who is that singing? It sounds like a choir. And the floor is shaking. On Everything I Love, I sneak to the back. You know, back then, nigga was real sneaky and slick. I sneak to the back. I see niggas jumping around and all red on, man. Tell me what you want. Remember that dance? Tell me what you need. Yo, I went back to the room. I said, it's over. We shouldn't even come out. This shit is crazy. The people came in there and was like, yo, hold your horses, man. That is our special guest. Them guys' name is Drew Hill. They from, wherever they from, Atlanta, wherever they from. He said they spent. I'm like, word? We never heard them. Nobody heard them. Probably out there, not in New York City. It was fresh. First show ever. We heard them after that. Believe that. They became one of my favorite groups. So anyway, we mobbing, boom, boom, boom. So now, something was weird about that whole thing. Because like I said, we usually had the room upstairs. This is my man, Top Black, too. I just got off the phone with him. So he gave me a brief update on this situation. So he like, yeah, so we usually get booked upstairs. He's like, so we got double booked. So now it was like another group that came in and like, yo, this is ours. And they going, yo, nah, this is ours. And so we having this back and forth. But anyway, I just don't know how this happened with this black nigga, man. Black ass is crazy. Him and the girl, one of the girls in the group, got into it. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? But he telling me, Top Black telling me, yo, we was going back and forth about the room, and she like, hit me with a pen like in my leg or something, stabbed him or some weird shit he said. And Ty was just a nut back then. Females, males, don't matter. He stiffed her off the reflex up. That right there was crazy. We didn't know that this girl had a lot of pull. Well, her family did, or her mother rather. So boom, we get up there. I think our show was over right from there. Once that got back to her, we didn't know. I don't even think she knew that, but like the girl, but it was over. So we get up there, we do our thug dizzle. Remind you, this is our third trip. For some apparent reason, the atmosphere wasn't the same, bro. Remind you what just happened. He had an altercation with the girl. We didn't know this girl had fucking 2 buses full of people. The first 5 rows, ether. It was so bad that some of the people, like that, we had people there too. We might have had about 20, 30 people in the crowd, whatever. But the people, they couldn't do nothing. All the hurrahing couldn't stop these people from booing. It was too many of them. You know what I mean? They could have been 100 deep in there, man. Who knows? All I know is this nigga Gio, Poverty Gio, this nigga jumps off the stage, my nigga. Like, that's what I'm saying. Nobody was doing this shit. This nigga jumped off the Apollo stage, bro. Off the stage in the crowd like this. So he was so mad, the nigga was like crying because we getting booed. We was the ones. How we getting booed and we on the 3rd trip here trying to take over? Steve Harvey wasn't even there yet. That nigga Steve ain't, what? Steve, he didn't get right. Steve was trying to get his comedy career going still at this time. You know, we rubbed the rock and all that for the good luck. That's why we here. We rubbed that rock, right? You know, the rock with homegirl, the lady, I forgot her name too. She was there touching that, you know. They didn't even bring us out, bro. They didn't even bring us out to get judged. That's how bad it was. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We finding out this shit after. How we go out there, tearing down the show, not once, not twice. Then we get to the 3rd time and we totally get shut down. Booed. I'm talking about like if we didn't exist the last 2 shows. Like we didn't win. We actually won money. Like so it was like, Ty Black, man, he messed that up for us, man. Ty Bleezy, he know paperwork. My son Ty Black, paperwork, he messed that package up, man. Apollo Theater, man. We got there 3 times. Our 3rd show, we get booed by a group of people that my man had an altercation with that we didn't know had the first 3 to 4 rows to the point where they didn't even, and I thought it was so bad because if it was a boy, it probably would have been a little different. It was a girl. Joe, they made it like bad. They didn't even bring us out, bro, to get judged. It was almost like an assault on a low. It wasn't no police involved, but it's like we just gonna terminate them. We're gonna let them perform, and then we're gonna slide them back in. We have to because they're already here. They already, you know what I'm saying? We already in the top, whatever, to win the big prize and move on or whatever it was at that time they was giving out. I'm so hyped. Look, I'm already losing it's early in the morning. This shit is crazy. But yeah, we gonna wrap this up, man. My Apollo story with the whole crew. You know what I mean? My guys, sisters, and brothers, that was a good time. Like I said, this was before all the shit that I already explained to y'all. The Zab trips, all that. This was early. You know what I mean? This was right before all of that stuff started happening. So I should have got to this, but I'm going to get to it. It's number 7. You know, they say 7 is the lucky number. 7 is the godly number. So I had to give y'all that. We going to get into more stories bound to be told, man. You know what it is. Your boy Synthoro. We signing off. Peace.
Hey, yo, Synthoro, what you think mommy would say if she was alive? You ain't even gotta say nothing, I got it. Son, you're killing them!